Anesthetic in the devices tree. This is a 35% supercharge. It's usable while controlled, meaning that if you are controlled by an NPC or a player and you pop this, you can, well, you'll be able to pop it. Now, this power, what it does is it shields you for 2 seconds. I think it's about 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, and it also gives you control immunity for about 8 seconds. Now, control immunity is the white flashing. If you flash white, whether it's from distract or a breakout trinket or using shift or R1 to break out, you will flash white, and that means that you are resistant to control effects. You will not be controlled for the full duration of the flashing, unless of course there's some cheap mechanic in a boss fight like in Trigon where you're pulled anyway. Then of course there's nothing you can do. You will be pulled in, but for a majority of the NPCs you'll be free. Now this provides Anesthetic, which is my R2, my L2 square. It provides 7 ticks of heals over time. So it's just 7 ticks, not burst heals, but heals over 7 seconds. The amount of health that you get is determined by your restoration and your dominance. The shield strength, the 2 to 3 second shield that you get when you first cast it, that is determined also by your restoration, 100% of your resto, 100% of your dom, plus 10. 10 is the base. Now, this shield and the amount of health that you get back, the shield is stronger and the heals are greater when you're in controller role. Now, right now I am in damage role, but I'm wearing damage gear. Obviously, with controller gear, you have higher dom. So the amount of, and your dom doubles in controller stance. So the amount of health that you get back and the amount of damage that your shield can take is higher. So here my dom is 139. My restoration is 5642. I'll switch to controller stance. My restoration is the same and my dom has doubled. Now again, with control gear, this would be a greater amount. So in controller stance, you'll get more health. You also get a stronger shield. Regardless of which stance that you're in, your flashing white, your control immunity and resistance will be around 8 seconds. Now I recommend this power if you are leveling up alone, if you're soloing any content that you're not over geared for, if you're doing a duo and there's no healer. I don't recommend this in endgame content with healers present. You can use it in an alert, but an alert has the damage, the roll buffs, where if you don't have a healer and you're within range of the group, you should be getting a heal over time. And of course, you hold block under 35%, and you're with a group, you'll get some health back. So I recommend this for duos, solos, anything that you're kind of having difficulty with. If you're trying to do some solo feats, and by that I mean soloing a raid with a certain CR, you can go ahead and use it. Now this guard major up here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it bring down my health to maybe 2/3, and hopefully it can keep me controlled, because I want to pop it when I'm controlled. And if I happen to find an opportunity to get combat countered, I'll be able to pop this power either while I'm combat countered or controlled. It'll pick me up, I will flash white, and you'll see the 7 ticks of health being restored or given to my character. Now my power in tab on my log there, I adjusted it so it shows heals out. So you'll see how much health this power is giving me.
Look out! I will not fall! You'll have to try harder.
Hopefully both of them can beat me down faster. See, I have an idea. Let me take a piece of my gear off. So obviously my dom is gonna possibly go down slightly. I wasn't able to check. Well, actually that was a DPS piece of gear, so there's no dom on it.
You will not defeat me.
Okay, a little bit more. Hopefully I'll get controlled so I can pop this power. Okay, I popped it. I am flashing white. I am immune to control effects. Now they destroyed the shield. Well, they didn't destroy it, but the shield expired already. But I did receive the heals. And here I am popping it again. There you saw the parentheses, the gray numbers. That means that my shield was up, and now of course it expired. And once again, the shield is now expired. So the shield lasts about 2 seconds. There you see the heals over time, and you saw me flash white with immunity.
I still stand.
And that is Anesthetic.